Hello everybody, Flik here. It's time for yet another Let's Look At, and today we're looking at Zpocalypse Survival. I assume that's how you pronounce Apocalypse when it's spelled with a Z at the front. I am not 100% sure. This is a game by Greenbrier Games, or Breyer? Either way, this is pre-alpha, so not many people have this build I don't think, but either way, pre-alpha, what does that mean? Well, that means everything is very, very rough. It's a proof of concept, it's to help get interest in their Kickstarter, which will be linked in the description box below along with any other relevant links by the time I'm finished here. Now, this is a bit interesting. It's they compare it to sort of like Faster Than Light in the sense that there's a randomized world. You play as a bunch of survivors. There's zombies, which is it's an oversaturated trope, but I don't mind. I like zombie games, so that was not an issue for me. And what's interesting is it's actually based on a tabletop game. I'm vaguely familiar with the tabletop game. I haven't actually played it, but I have seen it and was actually considering buying it once. I saw it when I was shopping for some 40k stuff online. Anyway, long story short, so it's not coming from a point of nothing, as it were. Although it's their first actual game, I mean computer game. It's a bit hard when you're talking about a company that traditionally did tabletop stuff and now they're doing video game type stuff to differentiate between games, but still, what I mean is this is their first video game, but it's based on a successful tabletop game they have done, which has dice rolls, etc, etc. So we're going to get into it. We do get to select a role for this build. I've not actually noticed any difference between picking the builds, so I guess I'll just go fighter because that's my preference. And I will once again remind you, very, very rough, pre-alpha. This is purely just to kind of give a rough idea of what they have in mind for the full game if they get funding. And the Kickstarter hasn't been going for very many days at the point I'm filming this. They're already doing really well, so it's clear that people are not as sick of zombies as some people would like to think. Anyway, I'm not going to sit and read all of this, but it's basically just setting the scene. There was a viral outbreak. People decided to use nukes to try and get rid of the virus, but all they did was actually just spread it because the infection survived, and then there was a bunch of corpses as a result of the nuclear weapons. So we're playing as a survivor here, and we have an injured friend in bed, so our first basic quest is just to try and find some medicine to make sure he lasts the night. And our base is pretty much this hotel, so I can select my guy here. I am going to move around as I talk because there is a time sequence in the game where when it comes to night you get bombarded with attacks, and I haven't actually been able to survive it yet, and I'd actually rather like to. So while I talk a bit about how the game plays, I am going to run around and search. As far as I'm aware, in this build everything is, well, maybe actually what you find when you search, oh, that's a little bit of a glitch there. Maybe what you find when you search is randomized, but as far as the main plot goes, as it were, the medkit is always over here. At least every other time I've tried the game. There's also a little bit of a glitch in that if you craft a shotgun, it sometimes crashes the game, so I'm going to avoid it just for the sake of having a smooth part. Right, so we've got some metal scrap and some wood, and through here we can turn the camera. By the way, this is in Unity, it's a Unity game, so a bit barren as far as customizable options go, but also very good looking and very smooth. And we'll raid the bin before going back, why not? So my general idea is I'm going to go back and give the medkit to our injured friend. He doesn't get up, sadly, he needs to recuperate. I'm not entirely sure if you survive the first night whether he joins you or not. That's also partly why I want to see the results. We're equipped with a wrench, by the way. You can have a primary and a secondary weapon, and if we go to inventory quickly, this is us. There's all the scrap I found along with the medical supplies. There's my health, my vigor, my stats, etc. There are perks, but not yet. So as they say here, perks will act as passive or active traits that you can gain by advancing in both levels and exploration. Sadly, this feature is not yet ready to play. We promise it will be awesome in the full game, and I think it's kind of along the bottom here as well, that links in, because there's this skill here called coup de grace. The best defense is a good offense. For the next 5 seconds, I always deal critical strikes. It costs 50 vigor. I'm not entirely sure where vigor is shown. There's this blue bar that goes down before you physically take damage. That might be vigor, but it's kind of like a... think of it like a force field or a shield. It's health that gets drained before your health gets drained, which is just as well really, because zombies do a lot of damage if they get through that blue bar. So there we go. We gave our friend the pain medication. But now if we talk to him again, it's basically saying, yeah, some people have no gratitude. Yeah, he's slowly recovering. So what we can do now is before night falls, I need to run out and gather as many supplies as possible. We'll probably run into zombies. As long as it's 1 or 2, I can take them, but more than that, I'll probably just run away. Now, I did do some running around and exploring, as I said, before recording, and I know over here on the right somewhere there's a factory filled with things to explore. Oh, I can actually raid the mailbox, can I? Fair enough. You can only do crafting in your base, and right now the base is... oh, ammo! Huh. Oh, there's a zombie. Okay, so I'm going to left click and we're going to go to town on him with the wrench. Now see, I'm getting damage absorbed. That's coming off the blue bar. And I think as long as you're not in combat or running from combat, it regens pretty fast. Yeah, see, there we go. But when I was almost dead on the previous run... Oh, there's the warehouse right there, in fact. Yeah, when I was almost dead on a previous run, because I was constantly running from like a horde of zombies, it wasn't regenning. So eventually they caught up with me and the inevitable happened. Jackpot, there are enough supplies here to do some serious construction. Getting it all out of here without making any noise is going to be difficult though. So that's what we're going to try and do. I'm just going to try and get as much metal scrap and wood, and then we can build barricades and... Oh, clank. Okay, that's attracted zombies. I guess there's a off-screen dice roll for whether or not that happens. I'm going to have to kill this zombie before I get back to it. I'm still absorbing plenty of damage, that's fine. He's not going to get to my health. Nope. Good. At present, also in this alpha build, there doesn't seem to be any reason to level up. I can't seem to get any points to distribute, but I can understand why they're showing the XP system, because you can level up, you can learn, as they said, passive and active skills to help you survive better. And I would say, I hope that the full game has a lot of exploration. The reason I decided to do a video on this, well, there was a few reasons. One, because I'm not sick of zombie games. I've loved zombie games all my life ever since playing Resident Evil. So I will never get sick of them. Oh, made another noise, so a zombie will be coming for me now, probably. But the other reason is the whole concept of this style of play, mixing elements of kind of faster than light or just general roguelite-ish elements where things are semi-randomized. They're not randomized in this build, but they will be in the full game to a certain extent. That really appeals to me because if I had the knowledge and the know-how, I would definitely make a game that's basically very similar to this. Kind of annoying they got there first, but either way, there might be some bias here is what I'm trying to tell you, because this is very similar to a game I would have loved to have made myself. So I believe if we also keep heading north, there's an event we can trigger where you get warned that something doesn't feel right, and it's actually because an area is irradiated, and if you stay in it you die really, really quick. I won't bother going looking for it. We might. How much supplies do I have now? Got a lot of wood, not got as much metal. If I get more metal I'll be able to make some proper defences rather than just some wooden barricades. So we'll see what we can do. Metal scrap, excellent. We'll check this house, then we'll go back to the hotel and I'll start fortifying it so I can show you the kind of base defense aspects. I don't rate my chances for surviving. New types of zombie appear at night as well. They're much faster and more aggressive, and they were very good at breaking down the one barricade you start with automatically that's guarding the room your friend is in. Right, yeah, I'll go back and see what I can do with the scrap I've got. So we'll go in here and we'll activate the base building mode. Just making sure I'm not being followed at this point. We're not. Good. So yeah, we've got a basic barricade here, but we don't even have a door. So what we can do is press the build button. Oh, yep. Okay, good. And we have morale and humanity. I'm not sure what that reference is. Day 70, really? Right, so we have 11 wood, 7 scrap, and 2 cloth. That's for making adrenaline shots and whatnot, I think. So what can we do here? We've got base objects. We've got doors, barricades, sandbags. We've got mines, bonfires, barbed wire. So if we do this, for example, we could... Oh, right, I keep forgetting the camera turns as well. So here's where my friend is. So I could put, say, there, I could put a barbed wire. Yep, alright, and there we could put a barbed wire. Because we've got more wood than we have of metal, so that seems like it makes the most sense to me. Put a barbed wire there. What else could we do? Could also put a door, actually. Do a door. Put a door on here. Could have done a reinforced barricade, actually. So we've got 4 wood, 3 metal still left over. What else can we do to defend this place? Barricades just need 2 wood. Sandbags need 2 wood. Mines just need 1 metal. Let's do a mine. Can I actually place a mine anywhere? Oh, I can. I can place it in doorways. Oh, I hear a zombie. I heard a little brrr. Oh, there he is down there. Right. Let's put a mine there. Yeah? Alright, so there's a mine on that door now. I don't like that the music's kicked in. That must mean that there's a zombie nearby. I can't see him, though. Okay, let's... can I build any more barbed wire? I can build 2 more barbed wire. Right, good. Let's barricade here. And let's barricade... here. Oh, right. No, wait, no, hang on a minute. I thought I had 2 metal and 4 wood. I could have sworn I did. Oh, the sun is setting. You should get back to your base and prepare for night. That happened quicker than I was expecting. Am I still in build mode? Uh-oh, I think we may have discovered a glitch because I was in build mode when that pop-up appeared. I don't think I can get out of it. Escape? Oh, there we go, thank goodness. Right. Right, so now we're back into actual play mode. So I guess I'm just going to hang around here and hope I can... Oh, did I pause it by accident? Yes, I did. There is a pause system. Everything is done largely in real time, but you can pause to consider what you're doing if you want. Wooden scrap, fine. So now we wait. We wait for the zombies to come for us. I hear some on my left. Don't see... Oh, there we go. Now, does the barbed wire actually hurt you? I didn't see any damaged numbers, but I'm going to assume it did. Let's see how many hits he takes. That might be a clue. He's taken the usual amount. In fact, he's taking more than the usual amount. At night, they must be stronger. That's not good. I get the feeling I'm not going to survive. Well, actually, I don't know what happens if you, like, abandon your friend. If you lose automatically or not. Oh, it's getting darker. Fine. If I had 2 bits of wood, I could place down a... Oh, actually, you can kind of cheat and use the build mode to see what you're doing. But I was going to check if I could build a flaming barrel, but I need wood. Or I could make a bonfire if I had 2 more wood. Right, so I can't do anything with that, basically. We just want to mind our own business, really. We don't want to go looking for a fight. But a fight will find us, because I can hear... Oh, there's... Oh, no. 2 of them at once. I'm so dead. I'm going to... 3 of them! Let's run. Run. Run, run, run. Leave our friend to his fate. Can I walk through the barbed wire? Oh, I get damaged by the barbed wire, but the zombies don't seem to. Right, well, we're going to give our guy some exercise. Oh, I could lead them to the mine, unless the mine gets set off by me. That would be very silly if I can set off my own mines, but I wouldn't put it past... Oh my god. Look, here, step on this. Oh, I got a little burst of speed there for some reason. Is it because I'm almost dead? Is my guy panicking? Oh, they're about to kill my friend. I might get a game over here when they murder him. Yeah, there's no way I'd be able to cope with... Oh, yep, they murdered him. No way I can cope with that many zombies, unfortunately. Even if I build as many defenses as I can. Maybe you're supposed to build a gun? I'm not sure. Actually, it could be designed deliberately so you die at this point because there isn't any other event, as it were, given that this is pre-alpha. Still, while I run away and see if morning comes and saves me or not... This is a graveyard, right? That seems like a very stupid place to go during a zombie outbreak, rather. I will kind of just be doing a mini wrap-up here of sorts to say that this was Zpocalypse Survival. It is pre-alpha and it is looking to be kickstarted. There will be links below. It is actually also trying to get on Greenlight as well. Presumably that will depend on the success of the Kickstarter. The minimum donation you need... Oh, I'm at the bottom of the map. I can't go any further south. The minimum donation you need to make to get access to the game, whether... I'm not sure if that's finished or this alpha, but either it's definitely at least a finished copy of the game, is $10. So that's about £7, which is very reasonable for the scope they've got. There is another game on Greenlight, which what's it called? Dead State, which is actually very similar to this. Maybe a bit more like XCOM, and a bit less like, say, Shadowrun. But it is very similar, so it'll be interesting to see which one kind of takes the top spot, assuming that this gets funded. I haven't actually played Dead State. I was going to, but then I didn't like the way they did there. Oh, you've survived the first night and saved your friend. No, no, I didn't. He was devoured. Now you just have to worry about making it through the next day. So hang on, if I go back to the hotel now... Oh! What happened? Oh, that must just be where the end of the build just happens. If you manage to survive that onslaught, you get that and then it ends. So yes, I survived for 2 days. I killed 12 zombies. I helped my friend, even though he was devoured soon after. I found 0 out of 4 inspirations in the world. Interesting. Scavenged 16 things, crafted 7, and I consumed nothing. Right. And if I was to go back in, as I say, this seems to make no difference at present, your role. I assume the full game is going to have classes. I mean, look here, we've got like a cop. I'm not sure what she is, but he's obviously a bruiser type who prefers smacking zombies with a nailed bat. This opening screen looks a lot like that other zombie game I covered fairly recently with CR. Final Exam. Just the colouring and the design of the characters, it just looks very similar to me. But still, yes, this was Zpocalypse Survival. If you are interested in backing the game, by all means check out the Kickstarter link below. Minimum of $10 is required if you actually want a copy of the game when it's done, but you can donate less than that if you just want to help see this through to fruition. And if you are interested in the concept as well, consider voting for it on Greenlight if it's something you're interested interested in. So anyway, I believe that about covers it. I've played through all that this pre-alpha build has to offer. I'm very interested to see what happens with this. The Kickstarter looks like it's going very well, so If it is indeed successful, I would be very interested in checking this out again once it's in maybe say a late alpha or beta stage or full release, who knows. Thank you for watching, my name has been Flik, and stay tuned for more gaming stuff, and ta-ta for now.